Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now I'm gonna review the books that I read in July. My goal that I gave myself for this year was to read one book a month, but somehow July was that girl. I ended up reading 5 books last month, so I'm going to dive into each book. Now, the first book that I read is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Now, this gives off like the old Hollywood glam, a forbidden love, and a secret that will like shock you at the end. This book was trending like literally everywhere. I'm just late to the party. This is like the second book I read from hers. The first one made me cry, and this one did the same thing. Like it's not a slow burn. It's like once I picked it up, I knew I was going to fly through this book, but I wanted to pace myself and not finish it in one day. So I actually gave myself like 5 days to finish this book, but I really could have finished this in one day. It is so like, it has like a lot of jaw-dropping, tearful, emotional events throughout this book. Towards the middle towards the end, I found myself like ugly crying. This book literally had me ugly crying. The ending was just like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And the love that Evelyn talks about in this book is just man, oh man. Just like this book, I see why it was a top read. Definitely. If you haven't read it yet, pick this book up and read it. It will like really like shock you and blow your mind. All right guys, so the second book I read in the month of July is by Jenna Rose. You Shouldn't Have Come Here. This is the first book that I read that's a thriller. Normally I read like rom-coms, romance type books, you know, boy finds girl, get married, girl finds boy, get married. I normally read those type of books, but I kind of wanted to venture out and read something different. So this book, as I mentioned, it is a thriller. It's about Grace and how she takes what she thought was going to be a nice peaceful vacation, which turned into what can I say without spoiling? It ended up turning into a dangerous game of trust and deception with one of the gentlemen that's talked about in this book. I don't want to spoil it, but I finished this book literally in one day. A day and a half. I'll say a day and a half because I had to go to work. So I finished this book in a day and a half. I was not expecting the ending at all. The whole time I'm reading this book, I'm like, Grace, girl, get up. Do something. What are you doing? So this book was definitely a must read. If you haven't read it, definitely check it out. Alrighty guys, so the third book that I read in the month of July is She Drives Me Crazy by Kelly Gwendolyn. Hope I'm saying that right. Now we follow along Scotty, who is a high school basketball player. She's one of the best. It gives off like a sweet laugh out loud, enemies to lover type rom-com. So if you're into rom-coms, this will be a good pickup book. It was a slow burn for me. It did take me a minute to get into it, but once I did get into it, I ended up finishing it fairly quickly. So like I said, it's a lovers to rom-com about rivalry, fake dating, and then an unexpected love. If you're looking for something, you know, definitely like cute, sweet, and quirky to read, this would definitely be the book for you. And I also did say that I wanted to get into reading more like queer type books, thriller books, because I do want to kind of get away from the romance type books so much, but this was still good. Alrighty, so the fourth book that I read in the month of July is Homes Are Where the Bodies Are by Jenna Rose. This is a second thriller that I picked up, and I wanted to see if she can still keep the momentum going, which keeping me hooked. I did finish this book as well in one day. Now this book is about a family reunion, one murder, and like so many skeletons in the closet that can all come out based upon the family watching a VHS tape. And how cute is this that the book is like a VHS tape? How many of y'all remember VHS tapes? How many of y'all the CD people? Because I remember VHS tapes. We gotta blow in it and, you know, rewind it. Like, but okay. Anyway, this was a really good book, and I thought I guessed the killer, and when I got to the end, it wasn't the killer, which is good. Like, if I can read a book and then I can guess how the ending is going to happen, I probably won't finish reading it. I'll just be like, it's leading to what I think it's going to be, then I'll stop. But this one was not who I thought it would be. It's a medium to pick up pace type burn. Like, it starts picking up in the fairly like the middle going towards the end. Now the ending, I'm telling you, will blow your mind. So if you haven't read this, this would definitely be a good read. So I give Jenna Rose 2 for 2. I give her 2 for 2. I know she has more books. I'm gonna check her out. Okay, so the last book that I read in the month of July, this book was everywhere on social media, and I mean everywhere. She has a complete series. I end up buying the complete series after reading a few pages of the first book, because I can tell by reading a book how long it's going to take me to read it, if I'm going to enjoy it, if I will probably buy anything else from that author. That's just how I am. Okay, so I need like a drum roll. Yep, y'all already knew. This book is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Now, so we follow around Frey, who is a mortal girl, and she ends up making a deadly bargain, and she's taken away to like a magical world that could cost her everything. This book gives off like Beauty and the Beast. Like, if you guys were into like Beauty and the Beast, if you guys were into Beauty and the Beast, this book definitely gives off Beauty and the Beast for me. It was, I didn't cry with this book, but I really liked this book. This book only took me a week to get through, and I was like, yeah, I have to definitely move on to the second series. This is the first time I've ever read an author like this, and it's ACOTAR. I hope I'm saying that right. We learn about ACOTAR within this book. Child, I can't get it out. We learn about ACOTAR within this book, and like I said, we found read it. It's good. It's really good, and I really enjoyed every bit of the book. These two were both page turners for me. I was trying to read these both at the same time, but I ended up stopping this one and finished this one, because this one literally only took me one day, and then I finished this one like 4 days later. So this one is definitely going to be a page turner for you. So those are the 5 books that I read in the month of July. I don't know how many I'm going to pick up for the month of August, but I am still going to keep my same goal of doing 1 book a month. I may be able to fit in a second one. I'm thinking of starting to finish the series so I can hurry up and get through with the series, so I can find out everything that's happening. But that book is 600 pages, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to fit another one in for the month of August, but we'll see. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the another one.